Let's talk about JavaScript. We will answer three key questions. What is JavaScript? What is it used for? And why should you learn it? So let's dive into what is JavaScript. JavaScript is a high-level interpreted programming language. It's high-level because it's closer to human language. So it's easier to understand and read and even learn. High-level programming languages have a higher level of abstraction. So they are less concerned about the details of how the values are stored in memory, such as memory addresses or registers. This is an example of JavaScript code. You can see that we find words that we usually use in our daily lives. Function, if, else, return. We use these keywords and we just need to use them following a specific set of rules called a syntax. But overall, JavaScript is relatively easy to read. Now that you know why JavaScript is a high-level programming language, let's see why it is interpreted. When we create a JavaScript file and we write our JavaScript code, the computer will not be able to understand it as it was written with those keywords that we just saw. It will not understand the symbols that we used because computers don't work with words, they work with binary code. So to run our code, the computer has to translate it into something that we call machine code, the code or the language that the computer can understand. Especially an interpreted programming language, in this case where we have JavaScript, is a type of language in which that code is translated into machine code one line at a time as it is being executed. Let's say that we have this code. Let's say that this is some sort of JavaScript code. The process would translate that code into machine code line by line as the program runs. The interpreter is the software that handles all of this process. In contrast, code written in a compiled programming language is translated into machine code all at once. So we take all of this code and then the compiler takes care of translating that into machine code all at once. However, JavaScript is interpreted, so we will be translating the code line by line. This process of translating JavaScript usually occurs in a browser. Browsers are specialized software that we use to browse the web, and they are specifically designed for interpreting JavaScript code. Examples of browsers include Google Chrome, Microsoft Edge, Safari, and Firefox. We usually run JavaScript in the browser, however, we do have another alternative for development, and this is commonly used in the developer community, running JavaScript in the terminal with a runtime environment called Node.js that you can download and install. It is very powerful, so if you're interested in web development, you may come across Node.js at some point. Great, so now let's talk about what JavaScript is used for. JavaScript is one of the pillars of web development alongside HTML and CSS. HTML gives websites their structure and content. CSS gives them their style, and JavaScript adds interactivity, interactive functionality, and makes them dynamic. Almost every website that you can find when you browse the web has some sort of interactivity, some sort of code written in JavaScript to add that extra functionality. Basically, JavaScript can make websites interactive and dynamic. That is its main purpose. Without JavaScript, a website would just show us some static content that never changes. It will not be interactive at all. However, with JavaScript, we can create that type of interactive website like the ones that we use every day. Interactive and dynamic websites have two main components. Let's see an analogy with the real world right now. In our world, stores usually have a front area where customers can see advertisements, go into the store, buy their products, and they also have a storage area which is behind the scenes, the part that customers don't see, right? In web development, we do have something very similar, the front end and the back end. We could think of the storefront as the front end and the storage area as the back end. In web development, that would be something like this. We have dynamic websites with a front end and a back end. The front end is what users can see and interact with, like the buttons, the menus, the drop-down menus, everything that they can see and interact with. And the back end is what they cannot see. The back end is usually represented by servers and databases. It acts behind the scenes, but it is super important because it powers everything that happens in the front end. This back end receives, sends, and stores the data. Luckily for us, JavaScript can be used for both purposes, so if you learn JavaScript, you will be ready to tackle both areas of web development. They do have specialized tools that you can learn later on, but you will have the foundation of the programming language, which is super important. So now you know what JavaScript is used for, but why should you learn it? Like you just saw, it has many real-world applications. As long as the web exists, JavaScript will basically play a key role in that world. It's in high demand, so you will have many career opportunities. It's also versatile and powerful, and it's relatively easy to learn, especially if you already know some programming fundamentals. Great! So that is JavaScript, a powerful and versatile programming language for the web. I'm planning to create a series of videos on JavaScript fundamentals, so stay tuned for more. I hope you liked this video, I appreciate your likes, and subscribe for more videos on coding fundamentals. See you in the next video!